The Big Picture, Assessing 2024's Key Developments and Future Implications. As we approach the end of 2024, it's time to reflect on the year's most significant events and trends, spanning politics, economics, technology, culture, and geopolitics. Here's a detailed breakdown of 2024 and its implications for the future. Politics, a year of global shifts. The political landscape of 2024 was defined by surprising developments, particularly in the United States. The election of Donald Trump, defying the expectations of the elite, the deep state, and the establishment, was a pivotal moment. Trump's victory represented not only a rejection of Kamala Harris and the left-leaning Jacobin faction of the Democratic Party but also a broader global reaction against leftist policies. This trend extended across Europe and beyond. Germany, the left-leaning government, reminiscent of the old East German regime, faced strong opposition, with the AfD poised to take power. France, the elitist Emmanuel Macron is on his way out. Canada, Justin Trudeau's influence is waning. Romania, Alexandru Georgescu's election marks a significant victory against entrenched deep state opposition. Hungary and Slovakia, these nations are resisting involvement in the ongoing Ukraine conflict and rejecting wokeism. This growing resistance against leftist policies is accompanied by a broader cultural and political awakening. Economy, a tale of two realities. Economically, 2024 showcased stark contrasts. The average citizen, for the average person, living standards remain stagnant or declining, weighed down by mortgage, auto, student, and credit card debt. The unsustainable debt bubble, both personal and governmental, is propped up only by constant borrowing. The wealthy, the top 10%, especially the top 1%, have thrived, benefiting from a booming stock market. However, this disparity raises concerns about potential resentment and social unrest. Technology, the rise of AI and space exploration. 2024 saw artificial intelligence, AI, truly come into its own, with widespread adoption and massive investments in data centers. AI offers enormous potential but also highlights the need for sustainable energy, spurring a renaissance in nuclear power, even among environmentalists. In space exploration, SpaceX led the charge, outperforming traditional agencies like NASA, the European Space Agency, and China's space program. The rapid advancements in this field offer a glimpse of humanity's potential to explore beyond Earth. Cultural shifts, the decline of wokeism and mass media. 2024 marked the peak and subsequent decline of woke ideology across universities, media, and corporations. This cultural shift was mirrored by the delegitimization of mainstream media, as trust in outlets like CNN and MSNBC continued to erode. Decentralized and independent news sources have become the new norm. Simultaneously, public trust in government has declined further. Incidents like FEMA's mishandling of the North Carolina hurricane and unexplained drone sightings in the Northeast underscored governmental incompetence and dishonesty. Across the U.S., a growing number of people are rejecting the old order. Geopolitics, major developments with global impact. One of the most significant yet underreported events of 2024 was the election of Javier Milei in Argentina. His aggressive reforms, including firing thousands of government employees, abolishing taxes and subsidies, and achieving a balanced budget, represent a historic shift and a potential model for other nations. In El Salvador, President Nayib Bukele's policies have turned one of the world's most dangerous countries into one of its safest, while also embracing Bitcoin as an official currency. The collapse of the Assad regime in Syria, however, signals ongoing chaos in the Middle East. The disintegration of artificial states across the region may set a precedent for other parts of the world. Financial markets, a mixed bag. Gold and Bitcoin both reached all-time highs in 2024, while the S&P 500 soared by 24% year-to-date. Gold, now fairly priced, gold reflects its historical value relative to essential goods. Bitcoin, as a novel asset class, Bitcoin continues to gain traction, with its potential still unfolding. Resource stocks, commodities like oil, uranium, and silver remain undervalued, offering substantial speculative opportunities. However, the stock and bond markets, bloated by years of easy money, may be on the brink of a major correction. The Federal Reserve's policy reversal. The Fed's return to monetary easing under the guise of defeating inflation was another defining event. While their manipulation of short-term interest rates garners headlines, the real issue lies in long-term rates, which determine the cost of capital for development. With the US government running multi-trillion-dollar deficits, the Fed has little choice but to print more money, and the EU, UK also running huge deficits and also printing money, risking runaway inflation or catastrophic deflation. The road ahead. While the election of Trump, economic challenges, and geopolitical shifts dominate headlines, they are ultimately bumps in the road. The long-term trajectory of human history remains one of progress, driven by economic and technological advancements. Unless disrupted by catastrophic events like World War III, this trend is likely to continue. 2024 may go down as a year of turning points, with cultural, economic, and political changes reshaping the global order. As always, adapting to these changes will determine the course of the future. Conclusion. 2024 was a year of pivotal change across politics, economics, technology, and culture. Politically, it marked a global pushback against leftist ideologies, with Trump's election and the rise of reformist leaders like Milei and Bukele. Economically, stark disparities highlighted a fragile system propped up by debt, while technological advancements in AI and space exploration fueled optimism. Culturally, the decline of wokeism and traditional media signaled a shift toward decentralization and skepticism of authority. Meanwhile, geopolitical events, including Syria's collapse and Argentina's reforms, underscored a world in flux. Despite challenges such as unsustainable debt, inequality, and geopolitical tensions, the long-term trajectory remains one of progress. The year's defining events are likely stepping stones on a path of transformation, offering both opportunities and uncertainties for the future.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like the video. Check out these other From the Other Side specials.